That's right! Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's Saturday night! We're here at First Coast Comedy's main event! So let's give those hands back together! I need to hear you clapping! I need to hear you screaming! Let's make some noise! Let's bring your host up, Nick Logan!
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to First Coast Comedy's The Main Event, and the crowd goes wild! My name is Dave Bogan. I will be the host of tonight's main event, but before we get started, I do have just a couple of quick questions. How many of you sitting here have never ever seen a show here at First Coast Comedy before? Go ahead, raise your hands. All right, ooh, wow, cool. We got a lot of newcomers here. Very cool. All right, well, welcome. Thanks for coming down. And now, how many of you tonight are going to be seeing a show here at First Coast Comedy, but this will be for your very first time. Your first time. Should be the same hands, folks. Should be the same exact hands. Not even close, by the way, all right? Some of you, I think, found the bar. Good job, good job. Well, anyways, for those of you who have never seen a show here at First Coast Comedy, what we do is improv comedy. Improv meaning all the comedy that you're going to see tonight is going to be created in the spur of the moment. Nothing is memorized, prepared, or rehearsed in any way, shape, or form. And to do this, we're going to need a lot of suggestions from you all, the audience. Everybody say that with me, please. You the audience. One more time, even louder. You the audience. That's right. You're going to play a very important part of the show. Every once in a while, I'll be asking for suggestions that our players will incorporate into a wide variety of comedy they're going to perform for you tonight. So let's practice that a little bit. For example, from over here, let me get your favorite color. Shout it out. Blue. Blue is the only thing I heard. All right, so we would take blue. And dressed in blue, as I see it as well.
It was an easy answer.
So we would take blue, and they would somehow use that. For the middle section, let me get your favorite fruit. Blue. Blue. Don't be funnier than us. All right. I heard, what was it over here? I heard what was it?
Banana.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the sarcastic articulation.
Turn the volume up, Dave.
Yeah. From over here, let's see. Let me see your favorite 12th century Dutch philosopher. Rembrandt. Sure. All right. So I'm sure he was a philosopher in his own right. Yeah. I think you get the point. Whenever I do ask for a suggestion, I need you to shout it out loudly, shout it out proudly, because we do not have a show without them. Now, also, this is a show for everyone. A show for who? A show for everyone. That's right. So that means we're going to keep it clean tonight. Clap if you're down for a fun, clean show, everyone. Yes. Some of you sitting on your hands like, that's all right. But yeah, this is a 7:30 show, which means, we like to keep it clean so we can have the kids enjoy it and grandparents and everyone in between. But also throughout this show, we may need the help of some fun-loving audience volunteers to help us out. Now, when I say volunteers, I do mean volunteers, not the people sitting next to you pointing at you and going, make them go up, yeah. One thing we will never do is we are never going to force anyone up that doesn't want to come up and participate. But if you do come up here, I can promise you this, we are not going to make fun of you. We absolutely are not. Instead, we're going to make you look like a rock star. You're going to be awesome. And everyone's going to be like, oh, wow, I wish I would have made that brave choice to volunteer. And you're going to get a prize afterwards. If you volunteer, you could win a brand new iPad. That is no lie. You could get a brand new iPad. Or it could be a free ticket to a future show here at First Coast Comedy. Oh, okay. Not a lot of iPad fans, I guess. So by a show of hands, how many of you think knowing those things you might want to volunteer? Knowing that you're not committing right now to anything. I see 1, I see 2, I see 3, I see 4. All right, clap for the bravest among us, everyone. Yeah. Awesome. And now, finally, before we get this show started, there's some very important people that are a part of the show that don't get to share the blinding stage lights with us. First of all, you met her when you came in. She made you feel comfortable and welcome and at home. Give it up for Becca! And playing all that awesome music over there, our musical tech maestro. Give it up for Michael! Also, if you did not know this, we have a YouTube channel, and every Friday and Saturday night, our 7:30 shows are live streamed on our YouTube channel. So you can watch from the comfort of your living room if you can't make it down here. Handling our live stream right now is Anthony. Give it up for Anthony! And finally, my favorite person in this building. He is your bartender. He is awesome. He is a mixologist, a genius. Please give a big round of applause for your bartender, Steve! Hey, and by the way, at any point during the show, we are not offended if you need to get up and get a drink, so feel free to visit Steve at any point. But remember also to tip Steve. Treat him well, because not only is he an awesome bartender, he does also come to us through a very special federal work release program. So treat him well. All right. So you know what? I'm all warmed up. I know the players are also warmed up, but there's one more group of people that needs to be warmed up just a little bit. Who could that be? It must be you, the audience. You, the audience. All right. So here's what we're going to do to warm up. We're going to do a little thing I like to call the clapometer. Very simple how this works. I'm going to start to count from 1 to 10, and we'll start at 1 with like a polite little golf clap leg. Oh, yeah, that's Nickelback. We'll start there. Thank you for the several people that laughed at that. All right. And then we're going to slowly build it up. So by the time we get to 10, I want us screaming. I want us yelling. And I want you to keep that applause going as the players come out and the show begins. All right? So let's start with a soothing number 1. Oh, yes, very relaxing. And a 2. And a 3. And a 4. Oh, yes. And a 5. Halfway there, folks. Halfway. And a 6. Come on now. And a 7. Holy how much you get? And an 8.
Let's keep those applause going. Let's bring our players to the stage. Let's give it up for Alex Grennan. Yes, let's Let's bring back your host, Dave
Okay, let's go ahead and get started with our very first game. This game is called Shatner. Shatner, named after William Shatner, for his unique way of speaking, and that's what you sound like when you play this game. But I'll explain what's going to happen. So in a moment, we're going to have 2 of our players come up here, and I'm going to get a title of a story from you, the audience. And the 2 players are going to tell that story together, but what they have to do is they have to tell it 1 word per person at a time. And they have to go back and forth just like that. Now, this is an elimination game. If they stutter, stammer, or hesitate in any way, they will be out of there. Say, do that with us, please. Hands at the ready, just like this. This isn't television. I can see you all. All right, here we go. They will be out of there. If they say anything that's grammatically incorrect, they will be out of there. If they spit on anyone on the front row, they will be wet. No, just wet. I don't know. You would think that there'd be an elimination for that, but there isn't. All right. So let's go ahead and have some fun. Let's get 2 people up. Who's it going to be? Yay! Clap for them, everyone. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Hello. What's your name?
Shelby.
Shelby. Okay. So we have Shelby. From the middle, let me get something you think Shelby dreams of doing someday.
Tap dancing.
Ooh, all right. Said with confidence. All right. So, Shelby learns to tap dance is going to be the name of this story. So let's see how it goes. Let's see, Jess, you're going to start. Here we go. Game of Shatner. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
And begin.
1
Day.
Shelby.
New.
She.
Shit. Had.
You said like 2 words.
Yeah, I know. Keep going.
He is. All right.
Dang it.
I'll be ready to go.
I still want to hear this story, so we're gonna stay with it. So this time you're gonna start, Madeline. So Shelby learns to tap dance and begin.
Shelby wanted to dance so badly that she told herself, "You gotta dance today." So Shelby enrolled in tap lessons, and her lessons were starting now. Let's go, said the instructor, who wanted to dance also.
God, Jess is the rare giggling elimination. So Jess is all right.
You lose.
I do better this time.
You feel better? You
I
feel
do it better this time.
Okay. Let's see. Let's get someone's name from over here. Your actual name. What's your name?
Anybody?
Yeah. What's your name? Connie. Correct. All right. So we have Connie, and from the back, where does Connie want to go someday? Africa. All right. So Connie goes to Africa is the name of this story. Alex, you'll start. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
And begin.
Connie
Was
a
You almost had an aneurysm, so I'm saving your life right now. So Madeline is out of there, but Jess is going to come on up.
can't move. I have an aneurysm.
But I still want to hear about Connie going to Africa. So Alex, start again. Here we go. Players, you ready?
yes.
And begin.
Connie
Wanted
to
travel
to
Africa.
so
She
purchased
tickets
to
Africa.
then
Went
to
the
plane
ride.
so
She
could
fly.
away.
Then
Upon
arrival.
she
Enrolled
in
a
class
to
learn
our
to
safari.
eventually
Connie
fell
in
love
with
the
safari.
two
Hey, sorry, Jess, you giggle. I'm sorry. Jess is out of there. Let's get Madeline up here. Oh, thank you, Spotify. Let's see. What's your name right there?
Rocky.
Rocky. Nice to meet you, Rocky. And from the back, let me see. Give me something that you think Rocky is dreaming of doing someday. Give me like. What was it? Wow, you threw your voice all the way over here. Wow, I don't know where you pulled that from. Yeah, I'm sure you've never heard that before. All right. Rocky goes boxing. All right, so Rocky goes boxing, but here's what we're gonna do. From over here, give me a number between 1 and 5.
3.
Wow, 3. Okay, you have 3, and let me get another number from over here between 1 and 5. You ready to go 7? Yeah. 2. Okay. So now, in this story of Rocky Goes Boxing, Alex has to speak 3 words at a time, and Madeline has to speak 2 words at a time. All right. So, Alex, you'll start. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
And begin.
Rocky was the
Best boxer
whoever was
alive. So
he fought a
different guy
every night of
the week.
eventually he fought
Sherlock Holmes
and he beat
him badly.
the next fighter.
Was unexpected.
It was a
Tiger who
could talk and
also sing.
he hit the
Tiger so
hard that the
Tiger hit
him back with
beautiful notes.
Rocky's ears were
Bursting with
love and affection.
the tiger.
Needed to know
Why Rocky?
wasn't near him.
So he
Got an apartment
to live.
with Rocky now.
And that's time. Give it up for that, everybody. Rocky, you've lived a full life, my man. My, oh my. All right, so that's going to bring us down to our next game here. This next game is called Finishing School. So yeah, I think we got some books over there we can use for this. So before I explain what's going to happen, let's do this. From the back, let me get an activity you do outdoors, something fun that you like to do outdoors. paddleboarding. All right. So we have the suggestion of paddleboarding. So here's what's going to happen in the game of finishing school. All three of our players now are going to do a scene about paddleboarding. But as you can see, they got these books here that they're putting on their heads. When they do the scene, they have to have a book on their head for each of them, and they have to balance that book the entire scene. Now, if one of those books falls off someone's head, they have to begin the scene from the very beginning. And that's basically it. All right? So, we have paddleboarding for your scene. This is a game of finishing school. Players here today.
Yes.
And begin.
Jas, I think we're lost.
I would agree with you. We've been spinning around in circles.
This is all your fault. I am going to step on the shore.
Oh, you can just leave me here. I'm going to step on the shore too.
Faster!
Well, now we're on shore.
Oh, no, our paddleboards just went away!
All right, start over from the beginning.
Jas, I think we're lost.
I think.
Jas, we're lost.
I think so. I think you're right.
This is terrible. I'm going to step on shore.
Oh, well, you just can't leave me here by myself. I'm going to step on shore. Sure.
Jas, I think we're lost.
I think you're right. That's the only time I'm going to say that.
It's all your fault. I'm going to step on shore.
Just can't leave me here by myself. I'm going to step on shore too.
Faster. Oh no, our paddleboards just floated away.
Oh. Oh man, free paddle.
Jas, I think we're lost.
I think you're right.
This is all your fault. I'm going to step on shore.
She's gonna leave me here by myself. I'm stepping on shore.
Hey, faster. Oh no! Hey, what do you know? I'm already on shore. Paddle, paddle, paddle. This is your fault. I'm on shore.
I'm on shore too.
Come on, join me. Oh no, our paddleboards are floating away.
Oh man, I swam for my boat. Free paddleboard. That's sweet, dude.
Paddle, paddle, paddle. Oh no, we're lost. And I'm on shore.
We are lost, and I'm gonna be on shore too.
Oh no, our paddles are floating away.
Ooh, free paddleboard, sweet dude. Darn it.
Hey, I'm over here, and I'm over here.
And it's time! Give it up for them, everybody! All right. So now we're going to shift gears and play another game here where we're going to need a fun-loving audience volunteer. Now, I think we got all adults in here, correct? Yeah. Okay. So cool. I just need one volunteer to come on up here. You're going to sit on this stool, and basically in this game, you're going to get to meet a bunch of fun characters. All right. Oh, hey, it's Rocky. All right. Well, thanks for helping us out, sir. So let's see. Who are you here with, by the way?
My wife,
Your wife?
mom, and dad.
Ah, yay! Family night out. Awesome. Very good. So, let me ask you this: did you meet your wife perhaps on a dating app by any chance, or was it something else?
Something else.
Ah, something else. Okay. We don't need to dig any deeper. Just leave it ambiguous, just like that. Okay. So, Rocky, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play a little game called Dating App. All are you familiar with the dating apps like Tinder and Bumble and stuff?
I've never used them, but
Okay.
yes, I'm aware of.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you understand that you read their profile, you can look at some pictures and stuff like that, and if you're interested in them, you swipe right. And if they swipe right, it's a match, and then a conversation begins, okay?
Okay, got it.
So in this game, one at a time, they're gonna step up, they're gonna introduce themselves, like you're reading their profile, okay? And after you hear them introduce themselves and speak a little bit about themselves, you can either swipe right or swipe left. So if you're interested in that character, I want you to say and do this. You're gonna go swipe right. So go ahead and say and do that right now. Say and do swipe right. Go ahead.
Swipe right.
All right. It's an automatic match every time. All right. So then that.
So a match is swipe right.
Yeah, match is swipe right. Okay.
Left is.
Left is I don't want to be
They're out of there.
They're out of there. Yeah. So you'll have you swipe right. It's a match, and they'll just come and sit with you, and you're just basically gonna have a little date or a conversation, if you will.
Okay.
Now, if you hear them introduce themselves and you're like, nah, not my cup of tea, not interested, you just say, swipe left, and then they'll leave, and then the new person will come up. Now, here's the cool thing about our app. While you're on your date, if at any point you're like, you know what, I want this to be over, you can just say, swipe left at any point, and they'll leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No other app has that, but we do. Yeah. Yeah. They wish they could have that, yes. So, Rocky, you all good to go?
Good to go.
Okay, here we go with the game of dating app players. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's give Rocky some encouragement, everyone.
Hi there, my name's Barbara. I'm thrice divorced. I'm the proud grandmother of twin.
Swipe right.
I'm the proud grandmother of twin dachshunds. And I'm a big fan of that Carol Burnett. She's a funny lady.
Tell me about your mother.
Well, my mother was a simple gal. She married my father right out of high school, supported him all throughout the war. And I always thought that I'd find love like that, but you know what? Here I am, and I'm proud, and I love those dachshunds of mine. I love those. My mom said I couldn't have a dog. I got twins. Twin dachshunds. Oh, I'm so sorry, Rocky. I'm just... Carol Burnett. Swap left.
Swipe left.
Yo, bro, what's
Swipe
up?
right.
I think you got a type, bro. My name's Tundra. I go snowboarding a lot, and I'm looking to get into.
Swipe right. Swipe right. Swipe right.
Yeah, you swipe right down the hill and left down the hill too, brother. You look like a surfer kind of guy to me. Tell me about your hobbies and your interests.
Never been surfing in my life.
But you've been snowboarding.
Snowboarding rods.
You've been skiing.
Many times.
Whoa. Tell Tundra all your deepest, darkest secrets.
When you're taking it on the edge, you gotta make sure you don't get edged down the mountain, because if you do, it makes a really bad time.
When you get that sweet, sweet powder, then you gotta flip the whip up, down, left, and right to go upside down the hill, because Tundra knows that when the snowpack is bad, the snowpack is bad. Tundra knows a lot about
Tundra knows
snowboarding.
her stuff.
Listen, man, I want to take this to the next level, but by the next level, I mean I got a ski lift to catch. Swipe left.
Hello, my name is Dolly. I'm an expat from United Kingdom, and my non-negotiable is tea at 3 p.m. Mountain Time.
Swipe right.
Oh, how wonderful.
Do you take crumpets with your tea?
Well, of course I do. With my tea and the occasional biscuit.
1 or 2 lumps.
Well, I'm trying to cut back, so it's 1.5 lumps. I leave, you know, I like. Oh my!
Pinky out.
Pinky's always out for nothing. I've always said that.
Shall we?
Shall we? Oh, you know.
Got the paddleboard over there.
The paddleboard. I think it is. The paddleboard is out there. Who did tie the paddleboard? You had one job. I I'm so sorry, Rocky. It's not you. It's the paddleboard. Swipe left. My paddleboard, please.
Swipe left.
And that's time! Give it up for Rocky, everybody! Absolutely no interest in anything Alex had to offer there.
I was gonna do magic.
Look what we missed out on. But hey, you know what? You did a great job, Rocky. You're getting a free pass to come back to First Coast Comedy. Thank you so much. Give him another round of applause, everyone. Okay, so now, in this next game, we actually got to get all three of these folks out of earshot because we're going to play a game called Blind Line. So on the count of three, everyone say, bye, y'all. 1, 2, 3. Bye, y'all. Clap for them, everyone. Clap for them. So Steve, you got some paper over there, buddy? All right, thank you very much. We're going to get you some paper. So in this game of Blind Line, what I'm going to need are a bunch of lines of dialogue or phrases or quotes or statements. And as we get them, Steve there is going to write them down on some pieces of paper, and then I'll explain what's going to happen next. So let's see. Let's start off with this. From over here, let me get like a famous quote from history, like 7 years ago. Or...
To be or not.
I have a dream is the first thing I heard. All right. So I have a dream. Now for the middle, I'm gonna change it up. Let me get a movie quote like Frankly Scarlet or.
You can't handle the truth.
All right. You can't handle the truth is gonna be the next one. Another movie quote from over here.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother.
Nope. That caught me off guard. All right. Yeah, we can take yippee-ki-yay, and then just write mother. Period. That's it. It still makes sense. Yes, it still makes sense. Let's change it up again from the front tables here. Let me get like your favorite song lyric, or maybe your most hated song lyric. It really doesn't matter. Any song lyric. Like pour some sugar on me. Or, yep, Def Leppard. Yeah.
Living on a prayer.
What was it?
Living on a prayer.
Living on a prayer. There we go. Yeah, 80s music. Let me see, from the back, instead of a song lyric, let's do a commercial slogan. But I want a slogan that does not have a brand name in it. Like Just Do It would be one. What's another one?
Where's the beef?
Where's the beef? Okay. So, well, you impressed the audience with that one somehow. Ooh, where's the beef? Well, where did that come from? All right, where's the beef? Okay, let's see. Let's do this from over here. Let me get some advice your parents were always giving you when you were growing up. Like your parents always told you this. Like,
Don't play in traffic.
don't play in traffic. All right. So don't play in traffic.
Your face is gonna freeze like
I know.
All right. And the other advice is going to be your face is going to freeze like that.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Not even going to ask the context. So now, let's do this now. We're going to do some stage directions. So if you could write SD on those pieces of paper there. Stage directions being, you read a playbook, and stage direction is like a character exit stage right or whatever. We're going to give them some stage directions, but what I want are some really weird things to do. So not just like leaving the stage, but like could be like does push-ups or picks their nose or what from anyone.
twirl. Touch your toes.
What was it?
Touch your toes.
Cut? Did you say cut your toes?
Touch your toes.
Oh, touch your toes. Okay. Thanks for everyone chiming in there. So touch your toes. I heard someone else say something. What was it?
Twirl.
Just twirl. All right. So the next stage direction is just twirl. All right. And then let's get one more really
Charleston.
Weird thing. What?
Charleston, do the Charleston.
Okay, let's see if they even know. Write down, do the Charleston. There's a good chance they're going to have no idea what that means. It could happen. It'll be fun to watch. All right, so here's what's going to happen in this game of Blind Line. As I said, they've been placed out of earshot in our professionally soundproofed Mayport Road parking lot. But they have not been able to hear any of these suggestions. I'll take these. Thank you. Now, all these lines of dialogue and stage directions are written on separate pieces of paper here, and I'm going to put them all over the stage here face down. We will then bring them back in, and they're going to perform a scene, but at any point during their scene, any one of those players can randomly choose to either pick up a line, but when they do that, they have to read it out loud and then explain why they just said that and work it into the scene. Or they can pick up a stage direction and they just simply have to do that thing and somehow work it into the scene. So that's basically it. So on the count of three, let's all shout out. Hey, come on back. 1, 2, 3. Hey, come on back. Clap for them. Make some noise, everybody. Yeah. Keep it out. Keep it out. Keep it out. Good job, everyone. All right, so what the?
Get it over here.
Okay. So we have a bunch of lines of dialogue. We got 3 stage directions. So let me see. You know, Alex and Madeline are the owners of First Coast Comedy. So yeah. And they're both married for how long is it now?
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years. Yes, 2
We
years.
have an almost 1-year-old.
Yeah, almost 1-year-old. So when they're not taking care of the child, what do you think these two like to do for fun to get away for some time?
Sleep.
It's so accurate too. Yeah.
1 year
All
old.
right. Well, let's just say I heard drinking and sleeping. All right. So.
Oh man, that's
Yeah,
sounds
we
great.
can do that. We can make it family friendly. All right. So that's what their scene is going to be about, and they're going to incorporate these lines and stage directions into their scene. Line line. Players, say Renee.
Yes.
And begin.
Thanks for coming over, Roberta. All I've been able to do is drink and sleep because my Tinder has been going so badly. I keep getting swiped left on immediately.
It's like they don't even take the time to read your profile or care at all about anything about you.
No.
I'm sorry. We've been best friends for so long. I'm happy that I can be here to support you, and I brought some more drinks too.
Okay.
Yeah,
all
I
right.
got your back, all right? Yippee-ki-yay, mother. Mother always used to say, that was a quote, yippee-ki-yay, mother. Mother always used to say, yippee-ki-yay, which means get back up on that pony, saddle up, and yippee-ki-yay, you go out there to the dating scene.
Yeah, thanks, sis. Our mom did used to say that. And you know what? I gotta stop using these apps anyway. I gotta meet people in real life, in person. You know, because I don't do good on the apps. When people get to know me, that's when they like me. Living on a prayer. I will pray that people will like me.
You know, it's been so long since you've been on a date. Maybe we should just go out in the town, hit up a bar or something.
That's crazy. Let's do it.
Okay, great. Let's
Okay.
go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Look, there's a girl. You can sit at the bar and talk to a girl, all right? I know you can do it. I know you can do it. I have a dream. I dream that someday I get to be the maid of honor in your wedding because I become best friends with the girl that you're dating. So she seems perfectly serviceable.
Okay. I'm going to do something to get her attention.
Wow! You've got some killer moves.
Hey, thanks. Hey, what's your name? You come around here often? Hi.
Hey, take a deep breath. This is real life. None of that app stuff.
Yeah.
I'm Alice, and you got great dance moves.
Hey, think you want to dance with me?
Yeah, I do want to dance. I do want to dance with you. You can't handle the truth. The truth is this, buddy. Want to dance?
It's going really well.
So good. I'm so proud of you.
This is going great.
I'm so excited. So excited. I'm just going to be inconspicuous over here.
She can dance with us.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, she's stretching. She doesn't like to. She's pretty dehydrated. Hey, Alice.
Yeah.
You know, I like to get to know people, you know. I mean, obviously we've connected over dancing, but I want to get to know you. Don't play in traffic. my last relationship, she played in traffic a lot. She never got hit.
Well, phew, I mean, I wouldn't wish that on anybody, and that's really good advice. Thanks. Wow, dance moves and good advice. I tell you, just can't get any better than this.
This is your soulmate.
Yeah, you know, I really like you, but your dancing quality is degrading. Your face is gonna freeze like that. You can't do that for too long, or otherwise your face will freeze like that. Oh no! I tried to warn her. She's frozen like
No,
that.
this can't be. This can't be.
You've got such
The
terrible
one
luck.
time you get a date. Where's the beef?
A couple of things. Well, yeah, I was just like, I don't know if they know what the Charleston is, and you did. Yeah, you know the Charleston. Yeah.
He's a man of the world.
and your interpretation of twirling was fabulous.
I know what twirl means. I know what twirl.
Clap for them again, everyone. They did a great job. Twirling.
You know the Charleston twirling, never heard of it.
No, never. Yeah, that's such a strange thing. All right, so in this next game here, I would like to get another fun-loving audience volunteer, if possible. And you're going to sit on this stool here, and basically in this game, all you're going to do is you're going to complain about food that got served to you at a restaurant. So, that being said, who do I have here that would like to do that? This is real simple. Oh, I see a hand way in back there. Yeah, you want to come on up? Yep, clap for them, everyone. Welcome. Go ahead and have a seat. All right. And tell us, what is your name?
Farrah.
Farrah. Give it up for Farrah, everyone. So Farrah, yeah, get the camera out.
Take
Right.
a video.
Yeah, make sure a hashtag First Coast Comedy. All right. So Farrah, have you ever been like to a restaurant? You get something, you're like, oh God, this isn't what I wanted. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah. Well, this game is called Hey Waiter. All right. So let's go ahead and get all the players up for Hey Waiter. So what I'm going to do in this game is I'm going to get suggestions from you, the audience. And whatever that suggestion is, it's going to be you have like a bowl of soup, and that thing is going to be in the soup. And at any given point, anyone can step up and like their server, your server. Yeah, found those words. And you're going to say, "Hey waiter, there's a blank in my soup," and then they are going to respond with a really bad punny joke. So let's say the suggestion is a penguin, all right? So I want you to say, and you're angry, I want you to say to me, "Hey waiter, there's a penguin in my soup," all right? Go ahead.
Hey, waiter, there's a penguin in my soup.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I waddle, we do. Get it? Yeah.
They loved it, dude.
So if you like dad jokes, this is going to be a great game. If you don't like dad jokes, it's going to be over in a few minutes, so you're good, all right? So let's go ahead and get started. From over here, let me see. You open up your garage. Give me an object you find in your garage. Anything.
Inflatable alligator.
We'll go with an alligator, all right? So hey waiter, there's an alligator in my soup. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
And begin.
Hey, waiter, there's an alligator in my soup.
Ah, what a crock!
There's an alligator in my soup.
I guess I better wrestle.
There's an alligator in my soup.
Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. Let me talk to the chef.
Hey chef, see you later.
Oh, there's an alligator in my soup.
I am so sorry. I'll get management out here. I'll get a representative, okay? I'll get we have this new rep. His name is Tile. Hey, Rep Tile.
Hey, waiter, There's an alligator in my soup.
That can't be true. You're telling me a tale.
All right, very good. That's all the alligator jokes going on, the alligator jokes. Okay, so we're going to go again now. We're going to get something different. So let's do this. I'm just going to open this up to anyone. Let me get like a really common, well-known occupation. Really well-known occupation. Dentist, all right? So now there is a dentist in your soup this time. So here we go. A dentist is in the soup. Players here, Renee.
Yes.
Begin.
Hey waiter, there's a dentist in my soup.
Oh no, and also there's a dent in the bowl. A dent, sure.
There's a dentist in my soup.
I am so sorry, and I've got to deliver the news. I'm going to call my manager over again. All right, just brace yourself.
Oh.
There's a dentist in my soup.
Laughing gas.
There's a dentist in my soup. I can't drink this.
We have a, here's the tooth. We have a
You got one? All right.
Nope.
Oh, no. We're going to get a different topic, all right? Yeah. Yeah, the fact that you didn't have one, that bites. I had to do it.
That would have worked for alligator.
Yeah, it would have. Yeah, it would have. I was thinking the same thing. So let's get, okay, so now you see how the game is played. Let me get any object. What is it? Anything.
Fly.
What was it?
A fly.
A fly. Okay, so hey waiter, there's a fly in my soup. That never happens. Here we go, begin.
Hey waiter, there's a fly in my soup.
Oh, that's terrible. Get out of there. Shoo.
There's a fly in my soup.
No way. That's unacceptable. I'm going to have to call in SWAT. You go.
There's a fly in my soup.
No, you must be mistaken. It's famed actor Jeff Goldblum.
He was in the fly.
There's a fly in my soup.
Hey, at least it's not on the wall.
Oh.
Hey waiter, there's a fly in my soup.
I'm so sorry. Instead of chefs this weekend, we have astronauts. They don't know how to make soup. Hey, Buzz!
All right, very good. Clap, everyone. Clap, all right. All right, let's do this. We're gonna do one more thing. You win the lottery. What do you buy with that money? What do you buy? Wow, we have no dreams.
A Taco Bell.
What was it?
A Taco Bell.
A taco. Okay, so we're gonna, you know what? Taco Bell is fast food, so I'm gonna say, hey waiter, there's fast food in my soup this time. All right. So here we go. Fast food is in the soup. Begin.
Hey waiter, there's fast food in my soup.
That's not the only reason to be mad. It's also cold in here. Brr, grr.
Excuse me? There's fast food in my soup.
I am so sorry. You know what? I've actually, because you found the fast food, it was a competition all along. You're going to get a prize. Here, tickets to First Coast Comedy. You win these.
Excuse me? There's fast food in my soup.
Oh, look, new soup, Gordy, ta-da!
There's fast food in my soup.
Yes, that's actually a special that we've got going on. We've got fast food, we've got flies, we've got gators. You should really try our bees.
There's fast food in my soup.
I'm so sorry. The cooking staff is very overworked. They haven't had their break today. Da 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 da.
And that's time! Give it up for them! And you're also getting a fantastic record. Give it up for Phil! All right, so that is going to bring us right now to our brief intermission where we're going to catch our breaths for a moment. But while we're doing that, during the intermission, you have a number of options. If you need to use the restrooms, just go through that exit doorway. There's one to the right, one to the left, or visit Steve at the bar! All right. Michael is apparently recommending shots. You use your own
Yes,
judgment.
I am.
But feel free to visit Steve. Also, you can check out our website, firstcoastcomedy.com. You can find out about our improv comedy classes, our road shows, our corporate team building, our weekly improv jam. Ton of stuff there. But whatever you do, we'll see you after this very brief intermission!
And I hope you enjoyed that intermission. I know I did. I need you to put those hands together. Let's start clapping. Let's start screaming. Let's make some noise. And let's welcome your players back to the stage. Yes. And let's not forget about your host,
welcome back, everyone, in the second half. Y'all have a good intermission? Yeah. Awesome. Good to hear. We've heard that we have the best intermission on all of Mayport Road. Yep. The entire road right here is where it's the best. With that, we're going to go ahead and jump back into the action with our next game here. This next game, we do need another fun-loving audience volunteer, but this person, we want someone that likes to talk. Someone that's a little chatty is what we're looking for. So that being said, I know there were some folks that had their hands up earlier. Another volunteer that likes to talk. Yeah, you want to come on up and help?
I can pretend to like.
Yeah, you can pretend. Yeah. That's the spirit. What's your name? Shelby. Clap for Shelby, everyone. So thanks for helping us out here. Have you been here before?
I have, yes.
Oh, you have? Awesome. Okay. Well, we're going to have you play a game called Changing Styles. Okay. Changing Styles. So if you would go ahead and step over there, they'll kind of explain the game to you, and I'll explain the game to you, the audience. So Jazz, could you grab a pen and paper and write these things down? So for this game of Changing Styles, first of all, with the help of Shelby, they're going to be doing a scene. So from over here, let me get a professional relationship, like a doctor-patient is one. What's another professional relationship? Attorney and client. All right, so we have an attorney and client for your scene. Now, in this game, we're going to need a bunch of different endowments. So to start off, from anyone, let me get a strong emotion. Strong emotion. Hate. All right, we have hate. Let's get another strong emotion. What is it? Fear. Hate. Fear. Another strong emotion. Jealousy. Okay. Wow, we're a real happy crowd, aren't we? Wow. Hate. Yeah, jealousy. Fear. Okay, strong emotions meaning those can be emotions we like to feel too. So let's get some positive ones.
Joyful.
What was it?
Joyful.
Joyful. Thank you. Another one.
Bring it up a notch.
What was it? Euphoric. All right. One more emotion.
Obsessed.
And let me see. Okay. Obsessed. We're gonna combine them. Obsessed love. Obsessed love. Yeah. You're welcome. So now let's do this. Let me get some high school cliques or social groups. High school cliques. Jocks. All right. So we have the jocks. Let's get another one.
Cheerleaders.
Okay. Well, a number of people. Cheerleaders. Another one. The emo, or as we called them back in the 80s, goth. Let's get. I also heard band, specifically band nerds.
Drama club.
And then drama club, Jass's favorite. Yeah. Right. Now let me get some a few well-known European accents. French. All right. I also heard Italian. I also heard British. Irish. And then we have Irish. And let me get a few accents that are domestic in the United States. Southern. Southern. Specifically Southern redneck. I don't know. We'll find out what that. Jersey. We got Jersey. Another one. Boston. And Wisconsin. Someone figured out where I'm from. Yes, all right. And now finally, let me get some genres of movies. Horror. Another one. Action.
Romance.
And let me see. I heard we'll go with rom-com. We'll do with rom-com. And let me get some styles of live stage theater. Opera. Ballet.
Did someone just say silly?
Did someone say silly? And just the style of orchestra. Interesting. I've been doing this for almost 30 years. I've never gotten that as a suggestion. All right. Clap for yourselves, everyone. Well done. So here's what's going to happen in the game of Changing Styles. With the help of Shelby, they are going to be doing a scene about a lawyer and a client. Lawyer and client. Now, while they're doing the scene, this list of endowments that Jess has written down, I can shout out any one of those endowments, and as soon as I shout it out, anyone on the stage in the scene has to take on that endowment and continue the scene. So if I shout joyful, they have to become joyful. If I shout jock, they have to become jocks. If I shout out orchestra, I really don't know what's going to happen. But we'll find out. So here we go. We have an attorney and a client for the game of Changing Styles. Players here today.
Yes.
Let's give Shelby some encouragement.
Shelby, thanks for making this appointment with me.
Yeah, I'm glad you could come.
Yeah, you've been an incredible attorney, and I've appreciated you just gone above and beyond. But my wife and I, we've like made up, and we're not thinking about separating anymore.
Joyful!
And so I don't need your services at all.
That's wonderful for you. So you've come to terms with the infidelity, and you're past. You're good.
Oh yeah, everything's great.
Fear!
Excellent. That's,
But now, if I go out there in the world and I face my wife, I'm worried that this could happen again.
it could happen again. There's a lot of scary things out there in the world. You know, just because you get over this one cheater doesn't mean you'll just settle down with another cheater later. You know, the world's full of cheaters.
Hate!
Cheaters!
They're the
They
worst.
cheat!
I know. They're the worst. They don't care what they do. They just use you and then leave you and then move on to someone else.
You know what, Shelby? You're an attorney.
Euphoric!
And that's crazy, man. Because, like, there's like a whole other world where, like, I made different choices in my life, and, like, I could have, like, done that.
And
But
you can do that again. If you just leave her, then you get the world is your oyster. You can do whatever you want.
Jocks!
You could start that club you were wanting to start. Yeah, that football club. You can have the jerseys. That's right. That's right.
Hey,
Go, Jeff, go. Go, Jeff, go.
we're gonna need, like, a whole team, so if you want to join my team, Shelby,
Oh, I already got the shoulder pads.
awesome, great. I stored some in your office earlier.
Drama club!
Hey, it's me, your legal assistant, and I'm here to tell you that you have another client waiting.
That's great
You
news.
better get ready. Lion face. Lemon face. Lion face. Lemon face.
Emo!
Another client. Again, how many times a day do I have to do this?
It doesn't even matter, man. It's like life is infinity is the universe or whatever.
Can somebody turn off those lights? It's too bright in here.
Yeah, the darkness is good.
I blame my problems with my wife on my parents.
Cheerleaders!
Spell parents.
It's fun to live support parents. It is all their fault.
There's somebody at the door.
M.E. It's me! Yay! 3 cheers for M.E.
Southern!
Well, hi there, honey.
How you doing?
I'm good. I know that you're representing old what's his name.
Yeah, what's his name is my client.
My soon-to-be former beau.
Well, wait a minute. I thought you and I made up pretty good, but now you tell me that we didn't make up. And I thought if I went out there, we were going to go have a good old time. And I'm coming in here, you tell me that we didn't make up. What's going on with that at home?
You're the cheating cheater that's been cheating?
Hang on a second now. It is hotter in here than a turtle.
Josie!
The turtle baking in the sun. I'm gonna get out of here.
Listen, you keep me waiting in the waiting room. I thought thought you were done with this guy.
I'm with the client right now.
He's
He is my
nice.
client. He pays me. Where's your money? Where's my money?
Where's my
money?
Hey, ladies, hey, ladies, hey now.
Oh, you think over me?
French!
Let's all just enjoy the day over a nice glass of wine.
Oh, Suzanne, here's the trommel still.
Do not forget the bed. Here's a baguette.
Darling, my love.
Irish!
Oh, I think we can make up.
Why, you're correct, Jeff. I love ya.
Oh, I love you too, I do. Oh, Shelby. Oh, maybe you could have us, you're an attorney, you could have us double married so we'd have to get divorced twice.
Well, I don't know about the double marriage. What I do know. If you
British!
get divorced, then you can get another.
Oh, my.
Second marriages, they're all the rage around here.
Well.
Double wedding. Oh, the sisters of my sorority wouldn't believe this, that I got married twice to the same.
Italian!
Hey, we gotta have another wedding.
Let's have it right now.
That's all I'm gonna say. I can officiate. I'm licensed to do what they officiated.
Hey, everybody, I'm walking by on the street and we're getting married.
We're gonna
Horror movie!
We're gonna get married. Probably get decorations. We better split up.
Yes. Wait, don't go back there.
Ah!
No. Oh, no!
Okay. Shelby, it's just you and me now. We have to find the monster and kill it.
Action movie!
Before it's too late. Come here. We gotta rappel up to the top of the building.
Okay. All right. What kind of monster are we looking for?
No time to think about the monster. We gotta defuse this bomb.
A bomb. Okay.
Get the red cord and the black cord together. Are you sure? I'm 100% sure.
That's the red and the
I've
black.
never. Hang on.
At the same time.
Okay. Here it goes.
Opera!
And that I think is as good as a gourd. Here we go.
I would like to not be singing and to know if we're getting divorced.
We're not divorced, we have made up. We feel great and other stuff. Now we're here and it's clear that we don't want to not drink beer.
Orchestra!
That's all lovely and well, but I'm still going to need my money. I charge $150 per night.
Obsessed Love and Boston! Uh-oh.
Hey, you forgot to park your car outside. I'm here to officiate your wedding.
Oh my God.
If I love.
Darling, if you ever left me, I don't know what I'd do with myself.
And that's time! Give it up for Give it up for Shelby, everyone! Shelby, you were getting the first pass. Did you have fun?
I did have fun.
You absolutely crushed it, so well done. One more round of applause for Shelby! Wow, so that's what orchestra was going to look like. Pretty simple, yeah, pretty simple. All right, so we're going to play another game here called Double Blind Freeze. Double Blind Freeze. So let's get all the players up for Double Blind Freeze. In this game of Double Blind Freeze, we're going to have all three players up here, but two players at any given time are going to be downstage performing in a scene. And then we will have, like you can see Madeline here, one person with their back turned. Now, while they're doing their scene, at any point, the person with their back turned can shout out, "Freeze!" Well done. Once freeze is shouted out, the players in the scene are going to stop and they have to stay frozen. Then that person is going to turn around, tag a player out, take on their position, and they have to create a brand new scene justifying those positions. If you don't understand, I think you're gonna figure it out pretty quickly. So that being said, from over here, let me get something you feared as a child. Something you feared as a child.
Shark.
Sharks. All right. Good thing to fear. What else? Yeah. All right. So sharks is your first suggestion, and we'll change it up from there. Double blind freeze. Players are here today.
Yeah.
And begin.
All right, you hired me to find it, and I'm gonna find it.
Yeah, that good-for-nothing shark took my lunch. And my mother made that lunch. And you're the best in the biz.
Now, it's an endangered species, so I gotta tranquilize it and then put it out somewhere else in the ocean.
Oh, I was hoping to come with you and punch it. Freeze!
Oh boy. Listen, if we're gonna spear fight, you gotta at least face me.
Well, I gotta finish caulking the siding, though.
Dang it, Jerry. I keep on trying to start an annual spear fight and you're never into it.
Oh, I got so many home projects I've been working on. Oh, this grout, I can't hardly believe it.
I'm just trying to get the guys together to do some man stuff, and the way you're painting isn't very manly.
I'm sealing the
Who's paint
grout.
like this? Why do you gotta paint like this?
Freeze! As you can see, my dog went, and I have cleaned it up. Are you happy, Marcy?
Oh,
HOA, Marcy?
I would be happy if I wasn't holding some from earlier. Listen, you're the worst neighbor I've ever had, and I'll tell you one thing and I'll tell you another. If your dog goes, and your dog goes, and your dog goes, I'm gonna report you to the HOA.
My HOA,
I was
Marcy.
just holding it in my hand.
Freeze! We could go to Applebee's, or we could go to Chili's. Each kind of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
That's a real pickle we are in. Applebee's or Chili's?
Yeah, use the laser pointer more. Let's make it.
Freeze!
Quick, take my arm. There's not a lot of time. I can only see your hands out of the quicksand.
But I'm practicing juggling. Well, I can't stop.
No. It's not the time for clowning around.
I'm gonna.
I got you. I got you.
Ah, no, my juggling
Freeze!
balls.
Okay. All right. And 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna yank my arm out. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Oh, I got the ring. Got the ring is back. The ring. I got the ring. Okay. I've got the ring. I'm gonna propose.
I used to be a stone for swords.
But you're no.
Freeze! I'm so cold. Please lend me your jacket.
This fur faux jacket.
Oh, please. I'm a street urchin. I live here. If I could borrow your jacket for just a few moments.
Listen, I was just like you once, but then I found a faux fur in the garbage. Freeze!
All right, buddy. Chiropractic school got me prepared for a guy with posture like that who got stuck opening his window. I know. It just takes 2 cracks. Yep, ready? 1, 2, 3. And then it's actually surprisingly a full Nelson.
Okay.
And that's time! Give it up, So, that does bring us now to our final game of tonight's main event. Yes, it is that time, and we've saved one of our most difficult games, guessing game, for the very end here. It's a game called 3 Things. So before I explain any more, we need one person to leave. Who's going to be leaving for this game?
Me!
All right, Madeline's going to leave. Everyone say bye, Madeline. 1, 2, 3. Bye, Madeline. All right, there she goes. All right, Madeline. once again, is out of earshot, so she cannot hear any of the suggestions for this game of 3 things. So, like I said, this is a guessing game. But before I explain any more, from over here, let me get a sport, any sport that we would all know.
Hockey.
What was it?
Hockey.
Hockey. All right. So we have hockey. Let's see. From the back, let me get like a household chore. Household chore.
Dishes.
Doing the dishes. All right. So we have doing the dishes. And then finally from over here, let me get another fun thing you like to do outside. Something fun you do outdoors. Swimming. All right. So the last one's going to be swimming. So we have our 3 things. Now we're going to make these 3 things much more unique. The first one was hockey. So from the back, the hockey puck is not going to be a hockey puck. Instead, it's going to be something huge, like bigger than a house. What is it?
Eiffel Tower.
It's the Eiffel Tower. Is the puck, yes. So the puck is the Eiffel Tower. From the front, they're not going to be using a hockey stick. We're getting rid of that. Instead, it's going to be something tiny that would fit in the palm of your hand. What is it? A chopstick. All right. So the hockey stick is just one chopstick. All right. And then finally, from anyone, they are not going to be on ice. It's going to be some other surface that would be impossible to skate on, much less play hockey on. Right? I heard Jello, and I heard. We're going to make. Okay. We're going to combine them. The ice is going to be Jello that is peanut butter flavored. That sounds good, actually. I'm gonna try to make that when I get home tonight. All right. All right. So the next one was doing the dishes. So for doing the dishes from the back, the dishes are not going to be dishes. They're gonna be something that you would probably not want to eat food off of. What are the dishes instead?
Spaceship.
Oh, what was it over here? Yep, depending on when too.
Before or after.
So yeah, toilet paper. So the dishes are just going to be toilet paper, like rolls of toilet paper. From over here, you're not going to be using soap to clean the dishes. Let's do this. So I want to get meta. The soap is going to be some sort of concept or idea, like freedom is an idea. What's another idea or concept?
Loneliness.
Oh, what was over here?
Loneliness.
Loneliness. All right. Now we're going dark again. All right.
That type of crowd.
Yes, okay. So the soap is going to be loneliness. Loneliness. And then finally from over here, like the sponge or the scrubby, we're getting rid of that. Instead, we're going to try to wash these toilet papers with something that would hurt your hand. Like if you held onto a cactus or a porcupine, that would hurt. What else hurts your hand?
Nails.
Let me see. What was that? Just Okay, so you're just using like for hammering nails, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you're gonna be using nails
Yeah.
to do the scrubbing. All right. And the last activity was
Swimming.
swimming. Okay, from the back, the water's not gonna be water. It's something that maybe you don't want to swim in, or maybe it is a liquid that you do want to swim in. What is it?
Honey.
It's honey. All right. Oh my, quick gasoline. So you know what? We're gonna do both of them. The water is honey and gasoline, which I bet you didn't know creates napalm. Yeah. Little knowledge bomb for you. From over here, she's not gonna be wearing a swimsuit. She's gonna be wearing what that would make it difficult, if not impossible, to swim.
A burqa.
Burqa. Oof. All right, we can do it. All right. Code name. Yeah, we're walking a fine line here. All right, so wearing a burqa, and then finally from over here, let's see. There's not going to be goggles that they're wearing. What are they wearing instead that you probably would not want to wear on your eyes? Underwear, okay. And the goggles are underwear. Very good. Okay, clap for yourselves, everyone. Well done, well done. All right, so in this game of 3 things, like I said, this is a guessing game. Madeline has been placed out of earshot. In a moment, she's going to come back in, and she is obviously the guesser. What these two are going to have to do is they have to get Madeline to do each one of these activities and also know and understand everything that we have changed in each activity. But here's what makes the game so difficult. The only ways that they can communicate with each other are through the use of mime and gibberish, a made-up language that makes absolutely no sense to get her to do these things and know everything that's been changed. And that's basically it. But before we have her come back in, let's go ahead and briefly review. Give it up for Alex, everyone. Yeah!
So you're going to see these 3 activities. First, hockey, but the puck is the Eiffel Tower. The stick is a chopstick, and the ice is Jell-O that tastes like peanut butter. Everybody say 1.
1.
Next. They're doing the dishes. The dishes are rolls of toilet paper. The soap is the concept of loneliness, and the sponge is nails. Everybody say 2.
2.
Next, swimming, but the water is honey and gasoline. They're wearing a burqa, and the goggles are underwear. Everyone say, it's hard to see through this underwear.
Okay, so we just need to get Madeline back in here by shouting out, Madeline, we miss you on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Madeline, we miss you! Clap for her, everyone. Show her love.
No power.
That's right, Dave. She has control.
Whatever, I'm numb to it now. So we're gonna we got some interesting stuff here, some very interesting suggestions.
All right.
But one last thing before we get started. During this game, do not say or shout out loud any of the answers or suggestions because, quite frankly, that makes the game 2 things: stupid and over. So don't give it away. Let her figure it out. But here we go with round 1 in no necessary order. 3 things. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
And begin.
Tweet, 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 tweet. Oh,
No somebody beady.
wabba, let's go. Wabba, wabba.
Oh, see, beady. Sabada, dabba, 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 Waka, Zibada. Asaba, Kawago. Shiba Dabba. Saba, 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 Siba, oh. Saba, Kaba,
What is coming about? Hey, Yabba,
Shiba, Goba.
Wabba, wabba, wabba,
Saba, Dabba, Saba.
Yabba,
Saba, to be woo.
no, Wabba,
Just Saba,
and
Gabba.
discovered about Wabba, Gabba.
Yabba, Kabo. Saba, to be.
Yes.
Shaga,
Yabba, go. Oh, I don't know what's coming about. Swap. Let's go.
No patabo. Shaga, Shaga,
That's time. Give it up for Madeline, everyone. All right. I told you this got weird. So first of all, what are you doing?
I'm swimming.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
swimming in gasoline and honey.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm wearing a turban.
Ooh, if you're in the
A dashiki?
kind of- ooh, no, getting closer.
Okay.
But what do you think your goggles were?
Alex's dirty underwear.
Yeah.
As if I don't have to deal with those enough.
But yeah, she showed you you're chili, and you make that sound. What's that sound you make when you're chili?
Burr.
Ooh, that's half the word.
Bourbon.
No.
Burka?
Yeah! All right.
I want to wear bourbon.
You're preaching to the choir. All right, so here we go. Last round. Madeline, you ready?
Second round, right?
Or second round.
round.
Sorry, second round. All right, players, you ready?
Yes.
And begin.
Oh, let's go wab.
I'm in these.
Oh, but the yabba gup,
Oh,
yabba
Nobody.
yabba dabba, wabba da baba.
Oh, Chabati people. See, but wow. Oh, Sabagabao. Yeah, Shabagi. Yeah, Sabidi, see, but about. Oh, Sabagi, Shibidi,
Baba.
Sabidi. Oh, Shabadi,
Let's go wabba da ba. Oh.
Oh, yeah, yeah, just a bus of oddity,
And time. Clap for Madeline. All right. Very emotional activity for you there, yes.
like my mornings.
What are you doing?
I'm washing the dishes.
Yes.
But the soap is the concept of loneliness.
Yes.
The dish itself is toilet paper.
Yes.
And the sponge is a bunch of nails.
Yeah! All right. 2 down, 1 to go. Here we go. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
Let's give them some encouragement for the final round. Begin.
Oh, somebody be bird. Somebody be cabin. Yeah, cabin, but be see what. Hey,
No biscuit yabba da baba. Wabba da baba. Let's go. That's gotta be.
Oh, Siba, yeah, Shabaka, Siba, ah, Shabaka,
And time! Clap for Madeline Roll, all right? Okay, so let's see if you can put it together.
There's a lot of eating in this.
I know, I'm hungry now.
Typecasting. I'm playing ice hockey.
Yeah.
The field is made of Jello that tastes like peanut butter.
Yes,
Ice
yes.
rather is Jello that tastes like peanut butter. The hockey stick is chopsticks.
Yes.
And the hockey puck is the Eiffel Tower.
Everybody clap your hands. Check it out, y'all. Can you go down low?
Nope, can't. I can try. Hey, let's give a big round of applause for all our awesome volunteers that helped us out tonight. Yes. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate that. And thank you all for coming on down to First Coast Comedy. You know, there's a lot of people that don't even know that we exist or that we're even open. So hey, if you like what you saw tonight, there's a number of things you can do to help us out. First of all, you can, again, follow us on YouTube and watch from home if you can't make it here. So follow us at First Coast Comedy on YouTube. Also follow us on Instagram, on the Facebook. That helps us as well, too. Google reviews, TripAdvisor reviews, Yelp reviews would be awesome. If you want to give us 5 stars, that would be great. That would be wonderful. It would be superb. If you want to give us less than 5 stars for any reason, find something else to do. Yeah. You got better ways to use your time. But best advertisement is still word of mouth. So if you like what you saw, please tell a friend, tell a family member, hey, you should go check out First Coast Comedy. But if for some reason you did not enjoy yourself tonight, well, tell your enemies. Make them spend their money here. We're fine with that. But one more time for all of our players. Give it up for them. All our volunteers. Thank you so much. Have a great day.